Like, example of out of position calling here. Like, if all in Benvie raise the button, I even see some PLO players defending with stuff like this. Queen Jack 9-4 with 3 diamonds. I mean, that's just a rough hand. Like, I don't really see where some people are thinking with that. But, I mean, at least if they're professional poker players. I mean, maybe some of these guys just play PLO because they like to gamble a lot, and it's great. I hope to find many of these guys. But if you're trying to play PLO well, just calling with hands like that out of position and is just burning money, so don't do it. Here I flop bottom pair and a nut flush draw and some backdoor straight draws and a backdoor flush draw. So very standard bet call here. And let's see if I actually win one. I don't think it's going to happen very often in this video. And he just flat called the 3-bet with aces pre-flop, which is interesting. And wow, I actually did win this one. Let's pause to talk about that for a sec, though. So when I 3-bet pre-flop, we as you see, the pot's 2,089, so my effective stacks were 1,045. When I 3-bet out of the small blind, he has the option of putting in over a third of his stack, and I mean, I know there's an argument for disguising your hand with the slow play there with aces, but I think when you have the chance to get in enough of your stack, when you could just shove a pot size bet or less in on the flop, I mean, you just have to take it with aces. Like, in PLO with aces, the only time I like to slow play is when I'm deep. I mean, given the fact that I can put that percentage of a stack in, like there'll be times where I'll flat call a single raise with aces, usually because they're junky, or because there's a player behind me who's 3-betting a lot, and I want him to 3-bet so I can 4-bet and get a lot of money in. But in this spot here, when he's closing the action and has the option to put in about 35% of his stack, I mean, yeah, I just really don't see why why calling is ever better than 4-betting there. Just like it disguises your hand a little bit, but he's still going to be flatting there with some high card hands, and obviously I'm going to c-bet ace high flops, but that doesn't mean I'm necessarily stacking off light on ace high flops because I know he's not. So it's not like he's going to flop top set and I'm going to like flop bottom set or something and then be like, oh well, I didn't think he could have aces, so I'm gonna stack off. I'm stacking off with bottom set anyway, so, and I'm stacking off with top 2 anyway, so I don't know. I just don't understand the play unless he thinks I'm folding to his 4-bet a lot. But even realistically, if I fold the 4-bet, he's picking up 12.5 big blinds of dead money, and that's still far above your expectation per hand when you get dealt aces in PLO. So, barring some kind of mathematical breakdown that shows me why calling is a good play there, I really don't advocate it. So, with 100 big blind stacks, if you have the chance to 4-bet aces, do it. This is my advice. With 200 big blind stacks, though, then it gets tough, and you can't just bet call every flop, so much more legitimate to be slow playing there. But, yeah, that's basically my feeling on calling versus 4-betting aces in a spot like that. And also, if you note there, I'm probably not folding a hand as strong as Ace King Jack 3 to a 4-bet readless. If I knew he was a nit and he was only 4-betting aces there, then I could probably fold my hand. But as is, he would have either A, picked up 12.5 big blinds of dead money, which is a great result, or B, got $700 in the pot pre-flop with like 65 or 70% equity. But as is, he only got $200 in the pot, and then I outflopped him. I only had a pair of threes and a flush draw and backdoors, but I was still a favorite over his aces on the flop, I'm pretty sure. I can go check out that calculation for you guys quick, actually. Yeah, let's pause this. So just to show the power of the flush draw and PLO. And notice he has a flush draw too, so he's taking some of my flush outs. It could sound really stupid here, but I think I'm a favorite. And yeah, even though, so look, my ace is dead, so I don't have an ace out, and he has 2 of my flush outs. Yet I'm still 55.7% against his hand, and that really just shows the power of draws in PLO. I mean, So my only outs are king jack three and spades, and my spades are taken away. An ace takes away all my outs but a spade, and I mean I'm still a favorite. So I mean playing big draws fast is very standard in PLO, and this is why their equity is just so huge in many spots. But enough of the ramble. I'm sure most of you think that's pretty standard already.